this just yesterday, but I was so tired. The day was very packed, so I really barely had any time to just stop, have a lonely spot where I can just pour these comments and impressions and stuff. So I think I have the perfect setting right now. I had to climb some walls to just sit here, but yeah, I think it does the trick. First thing, coming to Penghu, definitely you cannot really make it with a boat at the moment because of the pandemic, but anyway, the best way to come is by booking a plane. And booking a plane has been amazing. It's been 2 years and I think 2 years and a half, and we haven't been able to travel anywhere because of the lockdowns and restrictions, but this is a domestic flight, and finally the government has allowed people to just get on board. It was a very short flight. It was only 50 minutes, 50, but the whole experience was as a normal plane. It was a normal plane. So it was fantastic. Once you come to Penghu, you already feel the beach summer vibes, so that's one thing. The only thing, to my surprise and to much of my disappointment as well, I booked a seat that doesn't have a window, so I was just basically seeing each other with the flight attendant for the whole trip while she was sitting, that is. But I was able to take some footage and some photos through the small window that they have when they do, checking outside of the window, something like that. Second thing, the booking and how to get around Penghu. We booked a really nice place. It's not really within the city of Makong, but it's surrounded by other buildings and is basically very accessible. There is a 7-Eleven which is just there, which is fantastic because I love 7-Eleven. You can get anything you need. And with the hostel, with the accommodation, we also booked a really big car, so it's very easy to get around. I think from side to side of this big part of the island, it just takes 20 minutes or so. The airport is right in the core of the island, so I think it's really convenient. And they also did the airport pickup, which was super appreciated. Everyone is either riding a scooter or riding a car, so we've seen many other vans like the one we have. So accommodation has been fantastic. The bed has been great. The place is very clean, and I think there's nothing to complain about. The weather and the season, I think it's important. Right now we are second half of June, so the weather is fantastic. We were expecting rain, but eventually it did not, so it has been really nice. Yesterday was somehow cloudy, but no chance of rain whatsoever, so it was super great for photos. The tourist load, I think it's fair as well. Our plane was fully booked, and I saw a lot of organized groups and people just pouring into the island, so I think it was okay, because nevertheless we didn't really feel cramped or packed as you usually feel in Taipei or in other places of Taiwan. So it has been great. Although we have not been to the beach yet, we have not been to other very touristic destinations, so we will have to see today. I created a plan for the whole trip. It's gonna be in total, I would say, 4 days. Effective time maybe 3.5. And today what we did was really great. Well, yesterday we went to this small village within the city of Makong called Duxingshi Village. It's one of those artistic corners that you find in other places in Taiwan as well. They have paintings in the walls. Some people call it murals. And they had some tea, coffee shops. I tried the ice cream. The ice cream was great. They have this very famous signature ice cream of Makong, which is made out of cactus. But at the end, I think it's just dragon fruit, maybe. But it was great. Nothing very special, but still something you cannot find on any other place. And that was in the middle of the afternoon. So then after that we rushed to the last place where we were supposed to catch the sunset, but the day was kind of overcast, so we couldn't really see anything. But fortunately for me, for people who fly drones, the place was allowed, so I could fly my drone, put it into the air, and just fly around. It was great. We spent there the whole time until the sun was really gone, and then we just head to the city to have some dinner. And speaking of dinner, I didn't say anything about lunch, but we had lunch in a really good place. It's one of those local venues, and all we ordered was seafood because, come on, we are in Penghu. So we had shark, we had fried rice, but in this case, instead of beef, pork, or chicken, there was some squid and shrimps, and we also had fried oysters, fried squid balls. We had also snails. Snails were the thing that I really was looking forward to try because I never tried them before, although I've seen it many times over the years here in Taiwan. So that was great. And then I think for dinner, yeah, I guess we came kind of late to the city, and usually in Taiwan venues close very early, so we had to find one place that would still allow us to have dinner. So we just had a fried rice. Well, I had a fried rice, and that was it. But we're on schedule. Today it's promising. We're gonna do some water sports and try to find some beaches probably where I can fly again. And yeah, that's Penghu so far. So I came to this northeast side of the main island of Penghu. I took some shots, but honestly it's pretty barren here. I don't see much things going on. Some people preparing one of those, and it seems that the island I'm looking for that shows the pathway, or the I don't know, the road that you can walk towards it, is right now covered in water. packed. Many cows. On my way to the car, she came to say goodbye. I might be super wrong, but it really looks like a bunch of houses, which are pretty nice actually, but just houses, and I don't know. I mean, this place is really beautiful if you just want to lay down on the beach and chill, but definitely not for swimmers. Too many rocks on the bottom, so yeah, it's worth a beautiful shot, and that's all.